Hi, my name is Jonathan Granoff, and I'm privileged to serve as the president of the Global Security Institute. There are a series of challenges that humanity faces at this moment in history. Science and technology have gifted us with the capacity to bring about a world in which greater levels of cooperation and communication than humanity has ever achieved are achievable now because of the internet, because of transportation, because of communication systems, telephones, the very technology through which I'm speaking with you now. These opportunities are being taken advantage of by the business community, and we have a global economy. It's not fully equitable, but it could be. The other gift of technology is that it's also expanded our capacity to violate the balance of the oceans, the balance of life in the oceans, the balance of life in the rainforests, the very balance of the climate of the planet itself. It's also given us the capacity to destroy all civilization in an afternoon with nuclear weapons. So before us is a choice of how we're going to use these physical technologies. And how we use them will be determined by how governments behave. And governments now must decide collectively and individually whether technology and science is going to be used based on a fear and dominance model, which ultimately will lead to our destruction, or whether based on a cooperation and law model, which I believe can lead to higher levels of social, cultural, and political integration. Never before have we had the choice before us to be the first generation, to be the last generation. That's a choice that we have to make. And governments right now are conflicted. On the one hand, they're promoting integration of economies. On the other hand, they're altogether squandering great amounts of resources on ways of killing one another. When governments and the people demand that we cooperate to protect the environment, that we cooperate to eliminate insufferable poverty, crushing poverty, when people demand that these are the issues that they really care about, it is clear that there is no place in such a future for nuclear weapons. Nuclear weapons themselves will be understood to be more of a problem than any problem they seek to solve. No one would say that the plague is a legitimate weapon for states to use to exercise their power. And yet, as awful as the plague is, nuclear weapons are even worse. Nuclear weapons tear at the fabric of cooperative security, fundamental human values that are fundamental human values that are necessary for us to cooperate in protecting the climate and in developing an equitable global economy. So, nuclear weapons are not just about the horrific destructive capacity of nuclear weapons, they're also about how states and people communicate with each other. This is the ultimate dysfunctional way of communicating, of saying, this is how we'll pursue peace. It's an irony. The more you perfect the weapon, the less security you obtain. When the logic and the morality of nuclear weapons is more widely understood, and the choice before us is more clarified, I believe that governments and the people of the world will say nuclear weapons really have no place in this one marvelous, odd, and somewhat chaotic human family.